Hey guys, it's Vito with ViLo Energy Healing. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign for the month of September. These messages may not resonate with every Leo out there, so just take what resonates with you and leave out the rest. Also, stay tuned for your bonus info that's going to be coming up right after this. All right, Leo, let's see. What do we have for you this month? You know, September starts off with a reality check. Okay, something hurts, like heartbreak, betrayal, disappointment, or maybe even a truth that you didn't want to face. Okay, it stings like hell, but at least now you see what's real and what was just BS. This is about like family, money, or like long-term stability and commitment, the stuff that's supposed to feel good and feel secure. Okay, but the problems are starting to come out. Okay, and it's making you question everything. Okay, what you thought was solid or permanent might not actually be built to last. Okay, you can't keep pretending it's stable when it's not. The problem I'm picking up is immaturity, flakiness, and no follow through. Okay, someone's acting excited, like they're all in, but their effort is half-assed. Okay, it's that, all talk and no action kind of vibe, and it's slowing you down. Okay, if you can't step it up, you're better off cutting them loose. What you thought would make you happy turned out to be disappointing. Okay, that wish that you wanted so badly wasn't what it seemed, and now you're wondering why you even wanted it in the first place. Okay, it's a reality check. Just because you got what you thought you wanted doesn't mean it was right for you. Okay, that's why they say, like, be careful what you wish for. Leo, you've been burned. Okay, you've dealt with setbacks, missed opportunities, and empty promises, right? This could have set you back financially too, and it left you second guessing yourself, and you started questioning who or what you can trust or rely on. It made you realize that not every offer is as good as it seems. Now it's about you. Okay, your fire, your confidence, your ability to take control or take charge. Okay, this is your chance, your moment to lead instead of waiting for someone else to do it. Okay, it's time to stop holding back, Leo. A tough choice in love or partnership is coming. And it might not go the way that you hoped. Okay, it could be a breakup, separation, a fallout, or just a messy choice in general. Okay, a connection could fall apart because it's just not aligned anymore. And pretending it is won't save it. September is showing you that you can't force something to fit when it just doesn't, and it's falling apart already. You're a very bold and passionate person. Okay, you have this energy about you. It's like courage and drive, and when other people are hesitating or stalling, you're making moves. Okay, that fire is what you got going for you. Just don't burn yourself out. Someone around you, maybe in your circle, is confused, indecisive, or like lost in fantasy world. Okay, they're making things harder by avoiding reality or stringing you along. They're refusing to deal with something, maybe a decision, because they don't want to deal with the consequences. Just because they're confused and not seeing things clearly doesn't mean it's your job to fix it. Leo, you feel stuck between two choices, right? And neither one feels easy. You're scared of choosing wrong, but being stuck and indecisive is already making things worse. Okay, that I don't know what to do vibe, it can't last forever. At some point, you gotta stop stalling and just make a choice. By the end of September, you're cutting ties with something toxic for good. Okay, whether it's a toxic person, a toxic habit, like maybe an addiction, or your own toxic thought pattern. Okay, you're done. You're done letting it control you. And this time, you're finally free. and it's real. All right, Leo. Hey Leo, it's Vito, ViLo Energy Healing. Welcome back to part 2 of your reading. Okay, this is going to be your bonus info for the month of September. All right, so we're going to start off with some timing windows. Okay, I'm going to start from the beginning of the month to the end. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so the 4th to the 7th, okay, that's when heartbreak or painful truth comes to light. Okay, we also have the 10th to the 13th. Okay, that's when a decision in love or partnership kind of feels unavoidable. The 16th to the 19th, okay, that's multiple options or confusion around choices. Okay. The 25th to the 28th, okay, that's when you're breaking free from like toxic energy, habits, or relationships. Okay, let me just see here. I'm gonna pull up some zodiac signs. Okay, zodiac signs that came through strong. Now, these could be signs that you're dealing with. Okay, doesn't have to be. Okay, don't get too fixated on the signs. You could be dealing with any sign. All right, the first one I see is Capricorn. Okay, that talks about like strong ties to money, stability, or control dynamics. I'm also seeing Gemini. Okay, that's linked to decisions or indecisions. Okay, communication struggles. Let's see. We have Sagittarius. Okay, that's like that bold action, restless energy, movement. Water signs. Let's see, we have Cancer and Scorpio. Okay, that has to do with illusions, disappointment, or like unfulfilled wishes. Okay. All right, I'm going to jump into phrases that you could be saying, thinking, or feeling. Right off the bat, I can't keep pretending. It wasn't what I thought it would be. I need to choose what's real. This cycle ends now. Okay. Symbols. Okay. These could be symbols that you're ignoring. Okay, you're seeing but ignoring. Picking up on a broken ring. Okay, that stands for like broken promises, separation, or endings. I'm also seeing like a flame. Okay, that has to do with passion, action, maybe fire energy. I see somebody with like a mask pulled off. Okay, that talks about like truth being revealed, illusions ending. I see like chains like falling, maybe falling off, falling away. Okay, that has to do with like maybe like freedom from like toxic energy or toxic control. Let's see what else. Okay, so like a passionate but unreliable person may show up. Okay, maybe sparking some fire, but no consistency there. Yeah, there's going to be like a choice in like love or partnership. It could really define the direction of this month. Okay. Yeah, someone's illusions are empty promises that, you know, kind of get broken. It basically forces you to face reality. All right, I'm going to jump into some initials. Okay, initials that are coming up. Let me see here. Okay, now this could be your name, their name, first name, last name. Put it how you see fit. Picking up A, D, G, J, L, M, R, T. All right, that's it. All right, that's what I have for you guys today. If you're enjoying the bonus info and you want me to continue this way, just hit that like button or leave me a quick comment to let me know. All right, guys, thanks for watching. And until next time, sending you love and light.